Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back and welcome to Khris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and join today. You guys, I want to talk about WWE Raw. I'm going to do my review over it. Even though the show was real sorry, I know some of you guys wants to know the opinions, and I'm definitely going to give my opinions over how sorry Raw was last night. And tonight we got NXT. It comes on about 2 hours my time, so at 6:18 p.m. here right now. So it comes on at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's the time zone I'm on. So they talked about that they were going to have Randy Orton versus Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship at Extreme Rules. Wonder how this is going to play out. Wonder how this feud is going to build up. You know, with Randy Orton being a Raw Tag Team Champion, and him being, you know, with Riddle, of course. And, you know, I guess they didn't have no one else to face Bobby Lashley because Goldberg, you know, he surely couldn't, you know, have another match with them after the last pay-per-view at, I think it was SummerSlam, I guess. Because I'm still stuck on AEW All Out with how phenomenal that show was. So, anyways, you guys, the beginning of the show, the matches that they had, which was for the, which was like a Raw Tag Team Turmoil type thing. The winner will face Riddle and Randy Orton for the Raw Tag Team titles at Extreme Rules. So the first team they had the Viking Raiders versus the New Day. The New Day, of course, won. Then they had the New Day versus Veer and Shanky. The New Day won again. After then, you guys, they had Lucha House Party versus the New Day, and that's when a couple of things that happened in this match. There was a triple moonsault by the Lucha House Party. Kofi stops the pin as Xavier Woods get face plant. And then after then, you guys, the T-Bar Mace ends up coming out. T-Bar Mace ends up facing the New Day. And then the New Day ends up winning again with like a roll-up type pin thing or whatever, you guys. So it made T-Bar and Mace so mad that they destroyed I know Mansoor and Mustafa Ali came out, and they, all four, like New Day and them, got destroyed by T-Bar and Mace because they were very furious. And then, you know, they end up having, you know, they end up putting a match for later on at the end of the show. So on the second match of the night, I can say, you guys, we had Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre. The winner will face Damian Priest for the WWE United States Championship. A couple of things that happened in this match, you guys. Sheamus bro kicked Drew McIntyre, Drew clothesline, and then there was a future shock DDT on Sheamus, but Sheamus ends up kicking out of it. Drew McIntyre used a Kimura lock, but Sheamus ends up getting up to the rope. Sheamus, it was a bro kick by Sheamus on Drew McIntyre, but Drew McIntyre kicks out. Drew McIntyre snatches Sheamus' mask off, and then it was kind of like a roll-up pin because Drew McIntyre was trying to go for the Claymore, but Sheamus ends up catching Drew McIntyre's leg and rolling him up for the 3 count. So we're gonna see Sheamus. We're gonna see Sheamus versus Damian Priest at Extreme Rules. Wonder how how that is going to turn out. And you guys, on the third match of the night, we had Nikki ASH and Rhea Ripley versus the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Natalya and Tamina. Natalya and Tamina, they haven't really been on a great roll, you know, as per se. But Nikki ASH and Rhea Ripley, I'm guessing they're going to form them as a tag team. They really don't look like a tag team, but since they really don't have nobody else, they have to put Nikki Cross and Rhea Ripley together in some kind of way. So basically in this match right here, German suplex on Rhea Ripley by Natalya. Nikki ASH ends up doing like a blind side tag thing or whatever. Natalya didn't see it, of course. Then Rhea Ripley ends up hitting the Riptide on Natalya for the 3 count. So it looks like we're going to see Nikki Cross and Rhea Ripley, you know, face Natalya and Tamina for those WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. So not really into it, but it is what it is. Fourth match we had of the night, you guys, we had Karrion Kross versus John Morrison. Karrion Kross ends up coming in, pound, boom, all that other stuff as he normally does. And at the end, you guys, we see Karrion Kross ends up coming out victorious with a cross jacket on John Morrison. They're probably going to have John Morrison versus The Miz, hopefully at Extreme Rules, in that Extreme Rules match or something like that. But who knows? So wonder what is next for Karrion Kross. And I hate that Vince McMahon or whomever have him wearing like this mask, and then this little demolition action smash type little thing what he wears. So I was like, what in the world are they doing with Karrion Kross now? Are they making him really look like he's not a good wrestler or what? So I wouldn't even take that if I was Karrion Kross. Fifth match of the night, you got, and that match, speaking about the Karrion Kross and John Morrison match, that match was a 2-minute match. I'm like, what the hell? So then again, you guys, the fifth match we had of the night, we had Charlotte Flair versus Nia Jax for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. The brawl ends up breaking out at the beginning of the match. Shayna Baszler ended up costing Nia Jax her match by getting up on the rope, talking to Nia Jax, and Shayna Baszler just walked out through the crowd. So I can see a pretty good feud between Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. But Shayna Baszler, she don't really have what it takes right now, you guys, to actually be a Raw Women's Champion. But maybe we'll see Shayna Baszler versus Nia Jax versus Charlotte Flair at Extreme Rules. That is the match that I'm seeing WWE is trying to go toward. The sixth match of the night we had, you guys, we had Reggie versus Akira Tozawa for that 27 title. The match was really like a 30-second type match, and Reggie did them flips and all that other stuff, you guys. And then Drake Maverick ends up coming out, staring or whatever, and it seems like he's gonna be in the hunt for it. Also, it seems like that they're giving up on Jeff Hardy. They're having Jeff Hardy now run after the 24/7 title thing. So it's pretty crazy, how they're doing a superstar that has been there for over like 2 decades plus, I can say. So main event, you guys, we had New Day versus Ali and Mansoor, and then after then it was New Day, because they beat Ali and Mansoor. Then they had New Day versus Omos and AJ Styles. Then they had MVP and Bobby Lashley versus the New Day, but the New Day end up losing. So MVP and Bobby Lashley will be facing Randy Orton and Riddle for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships at Extreme Rules. So it looks like Randy Orton and Bobby Lashley are going to have 2 matches at Extreme Rules, you guys. Wonder how this is going to play out. But that was the end of the show. Randy Orton ends up catching an RKO onto Bobby Lashley. And so definitely going to have to see what's going on for there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Khris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. Like I said, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, let me add a 4th thing there. Please share my video, you guys, on TikTok, Instagram, or whatever you have, or share with friends or friends of friends. Be sure to have them subscribe as well to Khris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com.